ultimate goal is to be at a point where, well, number one, to make it to heaven. Number two is to be at a point where a whole family has no issues, no worries. They're all taken care of, where we can legitimately sit back and say that money is not an issue. So I believe that you can call me old school if you want, but I believe a whole lot of hard work pays off in the long run. I was speaking with Rayshawn about how we're in a day and age where people think they're entitled to everything. I spoke to him about how a lot of people think that if you try a little bit, you still should come in first place. And everyone should get a trophy. I don't believe it works that way. I believe that the one that works the hardest should get the biggest payoff. The one who works the hardest, the longest, should get the ultimate goal or their ultimate retirement or whatever they want, whatever they see in the long run. It's those who devise a plan and stick to it. Those are the ones who end up, on top. So, all in all, I myself am married right now, and I have 2 kids and 1 on the way, and wife likes to spend. So my ultimate goal is to work hard now so that later on I don't have to worry about working and I still have the benefits of getting paid. So wife doesn't think that we are there yet, or she thinks that we're there already. I don't think we're there yet. We're still on our way. So any promotion, any raise we get, she's ready to celebrate. But I think that we should work hard now so that later on we can enjoy the fruits of our labor. It's the slow and steady that wins the race. They'll tell you all day, any day, the hare lost to the tortoise because the hare wants to work hard for a little bit and then rest, whereas the tortoise worked hard the whole time and won. He was the only one who got the trophy, just saying. So that's the way I see it. Ultimate goal. So to answer your question, ultimate goal is where my family doesn't have to worry about money at all.
That's right.
Because I paved the way for them, or else wifey and I paved the way for them. So I see us chilling on some beach somewhere far, far away. And one thing, and this is one thing I was telling my wife a few days ago, is when I want to go on vacation, I want to actually feel like I'm on vacation. I know that if you are young, oftentimes you go on vacation, you are thinking about money. I want to be at a point where I go on vacation, I don't care about what's going on. I can do whatever I want. If we want to eat 17 meals that day, then it's okay because we can afford it. If we don't feel like going home, hey, we make a couple of phone calls and we postpone our flight for the next couple of days because we can. But no one wants to be on vacation where you're budgeting. I don't like that. I've done it too many times. I've been on vacations where I had a lot of money to spend, but I'm still thinking about it because you don't want to run out of money. I want to be at a point where money is not an issue. That's my ultimate goal right there. Just no worries, no cares, no worries. Everyone's taken care of. We can do whatever we want and live freely. You don't see that much. It does not come common because not a lot of people work to that point where they can retire that type of way. So I know I'm on track for that, and I'm working hard to get there. It's gonna happen. Trust me.
Hard work pays off. Hard work does
That's
definitely
what I'm saying,
pays
man.
off. But you got to start with the plan. It's either now or never.
Yeah. Get that road plan going. Mm-hmm.
It'll definitely
Get the
work.
blueprint going. That's another thing, man, because a lot of people who are on a road to get success, they don't have a goal. They just want to get rich. And if you don't, and you hear a lot of successful people talk about this why factor. If you don't have a why, then your why is going to fall right off, and you'll end up falling right off of your plan. If you have a good enough why, you'll get there. And my why is so that my family doesn't have to worry, and so
Right.
that everyone can be at rest. I think that's a pretty strong why, because I put my family before myself. I love them with all my heart, and I want them to be happy.
Now's the time to
So-
start planning.
And I believe, I'm a firm believer in like 20 to about the age 20 to maybe 35. That's where you should really be killing.
Yeah.
I think your teen is where you try to figure out what you want to do. Then about the age 20, 21, 22 is where you stick it. You get on that road and you run and kill it and grind and save.
Mm-hmm.
Don't celebrate everything. Break New Year's. Don't celebrate. Well, celebrate New Year's, but don't go spending money all crazy is what I'm getting at. We're just like I was saying before, we're in the day and age where we feel like we need to celebrate every little milestone. We became debt free not too long ago.
You gotta be making money to spend money. It's gonna take your bag down.
I'm working hard.
I know I'm a boss.
Say again?
No, I'm listening to you. I'm talking to the camera just like you. I'm talking to everybody just like you. I'm agreeing with basically what you're saying. I'm agreeing.
For sure. That's one issue that a lot of people have, and I've seen this like face to face. Someone would do something like eliminate a debt, and they'll go and spend money celebrating it, or else they'll make their first $10,000. They'll save their first $10,000, and then they'll go spending money because they celebrate it.
Right, such as the mall doing crazy stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing. So it's kind of pointless to work really hard to get to a point just to melt it away again. You know what I mean? So same deal with Weight Watchers. People lose a lot of weight.
That boy said Weight Watchers.
Am I telling the truth?
Yeah. You absolutely.
Yeah, it's the same type of outlook. You lose a lot of weight, and then you celebrate with a Twinkie. You celebrate, with cookies or whatever. You celebrate with McDonald's.
Out Vegas.
You end up, 5 steps forward, 6 steps back, 2 steps forward, 3 steps
back. Life is what you make it, definitely. Life is what you make it.
Exactly. So, that's just the way I feel, man. Especially about finances. And your best friend, this is any advice that any successful person will tell you. That's all day, any day. And I challenge you to challenge me on this argument. Compounding interest is your best friend.
Yes, it is.
Learn how to find the best compounding, the best APR where your money will grow to work for you. That junk had a whole new meaning to me when I really figured out what it truly meant, having your money work for you. The more money you put away, the more discipline you have, the more self-discipline, the more financial discipline you have, the better it's going to pay off in the long run.
Self-structure. Self-structure is good.
I promise you that. There you go. Yeah. This is true. I'm going to quit rambling, man. I'm going to quit rambling.
We talking to the people. We trying to help more people grow. Trying to. We trying to help our society because in these days and time, nobody's really business minded. Nobody really focused on. Everybody's stuck on. We all are grown in what world, but everybody's stuck on dick and pussy. You know what I'm saying? It's really not getting them anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Fancy cars. You know what I'm saying? Which is this is all good because I got a BMW in my yard. I'm only 25. But I'm just saying Andre. This is Andre Crowder featuring Sean Bachelor, aka Young Floss, the boss.
Is the thing. Whatever type of success you get to, you can do it in several different ways. Rashawn is all about flashing. I'm about being cheap. He likes to flash. That man can model whatever type of clothes. He can model anything. But me, I wear the same old clothes, but I'm balling. I like to be behind the scenes. I don't need to be flossing like that. But I give a lot of reverence to Mr. What's his name? Mr. Dave Ramsey. That's the go-to guy. If you want to know how to make millions of dollars, and he tells you how to make your own money work for you, like you don't have to go and invent nothing crazy. You don't have to go and own 17 businesses. Use your own money and just get the basic fundamentals on how to manage your money. Basic fundamentals. Don't go eating out. Live below your means. And that alone is the hardest thing for a lot of people to do.
Blacks especially.
Exactly. For every race, people want to go and eat out more. They think that, we balling now. No. whenever I get a raise, you know what I do? I save more money. Every raise I get, I put more money away. I spend less because it'll pay off in the long run. But that's just me. Slow and steady. If I'm building my wealth now, it's no point in trying to. We agree to disagree, me and Rashawn. But I feel like it's no point of flossing. Like this uniform right here is bad enough. I can roll out like this. That's bad enough. I don't gotta floss all day, every day. But I believe that for every dollar that you spend on money, for every dollar you spend on jewelry, for every dollar you spend on a nice car, it can be invested, and that money will work for you. In the long run, you'll be balling. So that's my opinion. Now, I also understand where Rashawn is coming from. If you're doing good and you're doing big things, why not show it off? Why not show people, hey, you can do this also? I used to be like this, and now I'm rolling like this. Anybody can do it, right?
Right. That's right.
Right, Rashawn?
That's right.
Yeah. And so it's good to look good. God wants his people to be blessed. He wants his people to look good, smell good, and good. So I agree with him to a certain extent.
Oh, you know he had a foot, and he making $100,000 a year. Come on now. Woo.
Hey, I'm telling the truth. Because one thing that is not taught in schools is finances. They teach you math a little bit, but like when it comes to actually knowing how to make your money work for you, compounding interest, they touch very, very, very lightly on that.
Because they want it all for themselves.
Not a whole lot I can say about that part. But what I can say is it needs to be taught. I don't think it's fair that the things that matter the most in life are not taught in school. I don't think that's fair. So if I were ever in a
They even stopped teaching the students how to write in cursive.
Yeah, that's another
The
thing.
teachers want that check.
I mean, just because of how things are now, like no one really looks for cursive writing anymore. Like that's not even a form of writing so much anymore. It's rarely used, is all I'm getting at. But one of the biggest mistakes they made was taking prayer out of school.
So a lot of stuff started happening.
Stupid.
Killing, people going out of school.
We shot ourselves in the foot right there. We can't sit up here and say, in God we trust, but then we don't trust ourselves to do any type of praying anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on. But that's just my opinion.
Good words of encouragement were from a successful. I'm successful and he's successful. So, you know what I'm saying? We feel like we can tell the world, well, our generation anyway, we feel like we can tell y'all a whole lot because I'm successful and he's successful. So, you know, it counts.
By the way, this ain't even stat. This is normal sergeant.
Yeah.
And I just made sergeant. And I know what I'm doing with money. It don't take having a big income to make your money grow. It doesn't take that.
That's right. It ain't what you get, it's what you do with it. That's right.
It's what you do with your money.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because you got people who make 6 figures yearly and they broke in debt and they're scraping.
Yeah.
The junk happens all day, every day. I'm telling you. A lot of people get a whole lot of money and don't know what to do with it. That's why pretty much everyone who wins the lotto loses all their money.
Yeah.
Ruins their life.
And some people hit the lottery for, what, $12 million? And yeah, they be hitting for good money. Most of them be white people. Some of them blacks.
They blow it away. It's possible. They think that with a number like that, oh, you can't blow all that. Well, they do.
Yeah.
And then they regret it. That's where being the tortoise comes into play. The one who worked hard to get their money, they build up to that point. It's not all of a sudden, oh, hey, I got millions of dollars. No, they work to that point, so they know how to manage it. It's like LeBron James, right? It took him a while to develop his skill, to develop his intellect on the court.
To be as good.
He didn't just out of the blue, hey, I know how to skills like crazy. Oh, I have ball IQ like crazy out of the blue. No, he had to work up to that. Whereas you got a guy like me who didn't do any type of work to be in the NBA. If I got that kind of skill, I would ruin it. I'd injure myself because I wouldn't know my limits. I'll just be blessed with all these talents and gifts, but I wouldn't know how to handle it. Does that make any sense?
That make damn good sense, Sergeant.
You goofy. But that's all I'm getting at. That's all I'm getting at, man. You gotta slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, man. Everybody's in a rush to make millions of dollars all of a sudden.
Everybody in a rush to make millions of dollars, but don't know how to make millions of dollars.
That's another thing.
Going to the club every weekend and going to the beach and doing all these, you know what I'm saying, extra, you know what I'm saying, out of the ordinary, you know what I'm saying, curriculum activities ain't gonna get you there. So you got to grind.
I feel like the harder you work, the harder you grind, exactly, the harder you put off all those excitements and all that fun stuff and all these activities and celebrations, the more you put them off, the more you be able to enjoy them later.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel. I mean, and
it's the ultimate goal.
Just hard work pays off. It's so simple. They're really easy, just super simple fundamentals. Just basic stuff, man. People don't get it. These are adults I'm talking about, man. Dave Ramsey says, adults devise a plan and stick with it, while children does what feels good. So it's important that you get your blueprint and bring it into life. Make it happen.
Turn your dreams into a reality. That's what I like doing. I've helped so many people and, you know what I'm saying, get them so far in life. You know, me and this dude been kicking it for a minute, man. This is my nigga, man, for real. It's my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? We both seen each other at our lowest point, so, you know, and it was just our shine. It was just our shine time. That's all.
And I be telling Rayshawn, like, I'm doing all right now. But wait till you see me next year.
You'll be doing
and then the year after that. And then 5 years later, he won't believe that he even knew me. Be like, well, I know that guy. No one would believe him. But
we met in Fayetteville.
Anyways, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. But all in all, I'm proud of you, Rayshawn, for your accomplishments.
Yes.
I know you got a whole lot more coming for you, but keep up the good work. I'm going to keep grinding over here so that in the back end we can go, I don't know, kick back on the beach with my wife and whoever females you got going.
Yeah. You know, I got so many. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm already hemmed up, man. I got that ring on it, so. But
you know, marriage.
Hard, man.
You know, if I would have been married, well, it's never a bad time. But you know, I was supposed to be married years ago. You know what I'm saying? I think it didn't happen then. It's not gonna happen. But it's done ran across my mind. You know what I'm saying? Marriage. It's really have. So you know what I'm saying? For me to settle down, it'd be a lot. You know, it'd be a lot. I have to stop a lot of shit I'm doing. So. I don't know.
You'll get there. Like, it's not all about money. We can improve in some things. I can improve in some things.
Right.
I think it's all about a constant way to make ourselves better. We're constantly working on ourselves to make ourselves better. So, I know all together, like, just because I want to live long, healthy life. My father actually is diabetic, really, really bad. The dude, like, he's blind now, and I feel terrible for him, but he was being stubborn. He didn't take care of himself like he should have, and that scares the junk out of me because his dad had diabetes pretty bad too. So I'm kind of trying to change my family tree financially, physically, and mentally. So, that's just my goal, man.
Yeah, so everybody got to keep your head up, stay praying the Lord, you know what I'm saying, keep grinding, do what you got to do for your family or whoever you with. If everybody say they're your friend, really not your friend, my words to everybody is to keep your head up and I wish everybody the best. And if you ever need me, like I always say on all my videos, if you ever need me, I'll be here, hand out words of encouragement to help you on this journey because nothing is easy. So you're gonna need somebody.
Right, so really quick, I don't mean to cut you off.
Okay, go ahead. Be fine.
It sounds like you're bringing this video to an end, but before you let them go, let them know if you were to speak to yourself or if you were to speak to them in the beginning phases of actually taking their finances seriously, or what would you tell yourself in the beginning stages of your career?
The beginning stage of my career, what
advice would you give?
The best advice I would say is, that's kind of difficult because in my difficult phase, in my beginning stage of my career, I fucked up a lot. I did a lot. I let a lot get in my way. So I could have been further. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in no bad position. I'm successful, but I could have been a lot further if I didn't allow the women to get in my way, or you know what I'm saying, fellas, or me getting locked up. But I would say, just don't allow, it's going to be obstacles put in front of you. You know what I'm saying? You got to make decisions. It's going to be hard. You know what I'm saying? It was hard and difficult. It was frustrating. So many times I wanted to give up, and I just kept pressing on. To be honest, I didn't really use God. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why it was so hard. And everybody, it was a lot of people in my corner to help. I just wanted to do it for myself. So, I don't know. I'll just say you got to. No, we don't make the best decisions, but I'll just say try to make good decisions, and try to hang around people that's positive, motivational, and have structure, self-structure, and know what you want, know what your desire is. And not knowing what you want, you could fall off. Knowing what you want, knowing what you got to know what you're chasing after this to be going after something. So that's why I feel like too. I really didn't know what I was chasing after. I didn't know if I wanted the gangster life or thug life, the women, or I wanted to, make sure stuff was good for me and my kids, you know what I'm saying? So after, overall, I figured out what I wanted, you know what I'm saying? But let me put this out there too. It's not no overnight thing now. It don't come overnight. So, but it comes with time, like Andre said, aka Sergeant, some hard work do pays off. But it's up to the individual. It's all up to the individual, though. It's all up to the individual. That's my advice. My mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes, and we as human, we will always continue to make mistakes. But don't keep making the same mistakes because, you know what I'm saying. You keep making the same mistakes. It's not mistakes anymore. It's become habits now. So good speech. Did I set off a good speech?
Yeah. That's some good work.
But those are now you all have two successful guys on the phone. You know what I'm saying? We're just giving this to the public because most successful guys we see won't tell you their background, what they've been through. You know what I'm saying? How they got to where they are, because they stingy, they for themselves. But that's not how we gonna prosper. Me or Mr. Crawford on the phone. We not gonna prosper that way. So we always been down to help another individual do better. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we about. You know what I'm saying? I'm about helping. You know what I'm saying? He about helping people. So me, just like me, and I'm pretty sure he can. You know what I'm saying? He can agree the same thing with what I'm about to say. He'll help anybody. You know what I'm saying? But you got to come with a plan. Me, I invest in anybody, but you got to come with a plan so it's profitable for it to help you progress in life. But I don't know. You know, I've helped a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure Mr. Crawford has helped a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? They got to really be about something. You know, it's not just money with us. You know what I'm saying? It's not. You know, that's what make us different from a lot of. I say we celebrities. You know why? Because we did it so young, and you know
You're a celebrity. You're a celebrity. I don't think I'm there yet.
I'm a celebrity. Cause I did it so young, and even though I did some, you know, everything wasn't legal, but you know, I just did what I had to. You know what I'm saying? In life, you're gonna bump situations. You're gonna have a situation that you gotta think quick, stop, or keep on going, or strategize. You know what I'm saying? Strategy is good too. So, you know, just a little bit of words of encouragement to the public. You know what I'm saying? The people that might need help, struggling, or might not. You know, or life it's not hard. It's really not hard as what people put it out to be. You know, social media is gonna be social media. You know, being real with yourself, being true to yourself, that'll get you a long ways. Respect will carry you a long way. Yes sir, it will. You know what I'm saying? I tell anybody, respect, yes sir, no ma'am. You know what I'm saying? That'll carry you a long ways. Anybody tell you that, you know. So that's how a lot of great people came in my path, and you know, that's it. You know, that's pretty much all I got to say is keep your head up, and you know, knowing that always you can't do it by yourself. You know, you can't do it by yourself. You're gonna need at least one person. You know, I know. These days and times, 2018 is a whole different generation. So, it's kind of hard to find people you can trust. You know, or you know, things like that. That's understandable. But at least one or two people. You know, I mean, it's nothing wrong with having a good time, but long you got yourself established the way you need to be, you know, then you can go fuck off a couple of bands like Mr. Crawford was saying on the phone with me. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with building your money, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with having a good time. But all in all, at the same time, you got to have stuff figured out in motion, you know, plan it out, you know. I set myself up, you know, in a good position, to be able. I mean, everybody's not able. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not able, and I don't know. I don't know. You know, a lot of people reach out to me, and I give them a hand. You know what I'm saying? And I help them out. I give them a helping hand, and I give them words of encouragement, tell them what and what not to do. That don't mean they won't do it. That don't mean they not gonna do it either. But you know, it's a risk you gotta take. Life's all about taking risks. So you know, I don't know. But Mr.
You mentioned earlier that you would invest in anybody.
Right.
I'm not that guy.
Okay.
I'm not that, and that's one of the things where.
But it's stipulation. I would invest in anybody, but it's stipulations to the situation. It's stipulation to that, you know.
Because I mean, one thing that I've learned, and one thing that's kind of propelled me to go forward and to do bigger and better, was not investing in everybody. Invest in the ones that will invest in you.
Right, that's what I meant by that. I'm sorry, excuse me. Clear that up.
Got you. You good. Because, I mean, you cut people off, man, you get so much lighter. It hurts at first, but shoot, that scar will heal so much faster if it's exposed.
Definitely.
Pull that Band-Aid off quick, you'll heal quicker. But, I know you have a lot of crutches that you have to lean on. There's people that you try to reach out to, but they don't have any life with them.
Yeah.
So you get away from those, and you'll do a whole lot better. So I'm learning.
You know, black people have a problem, and I can say this because I'm a black African American. Black people have a problem with sticking together. You know, we can have black people. We can have all these law firms. We can have black people, we can have all these law firms, we can have all these different kind of things, but black people, you know, what gets me with black people? Because black people don't want to see each other do better. You know what I'm saying? They majority.
Yeah, what is that?
You know, they don't want to see each other. You know what I'm saying?
That.
Oh, he got more than me. Let me try to knock him off. You know, no, that's not going to get neither one of y'all anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But sticking together, we can have all these law firms and. Cause I go on social media, you know what I'm saying, which I'm everywhere online. You know, it just blacks going against each other, and you know what I'm saying. They talking about the white man and white man, all this white man, that. Which I look at it like this: you got white judges, you got black judges, you got right or wrong, Andre, you got. White judges, you got black judges, you got black DAs, white DAs. Color don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 25, just to reiterate that. But yeah, it's all about the person. You know what I'm saying? It's within you. You know what I'm saying? Life is according to what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You can go to school and have 2 or 3 degrees. You know what I'm saying? It's totally up to you. Yeah, it might be a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? On the black people, yeah, that's been going on. But, you know what I'm saying? Nothing really stops you. So, I want, you know what I'm saying? The blacks to stop saying that, I was looking at Facebook the other day. I looked at a post the other day, and, a black guy, I know him. I've been knowing him for quite a while. And he said, how could the Arabs come over here and get everything to start businesses? Well, first of all, they had a plan. You know what I'm saying? First of all, and they had to figure out what they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So, that's it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing more to put to that. You know what I'm saying? It's about what you want to do, and you know, you have the control to change your life. You know, the control of your life. You know, besides God, you know, put God ahead of your life, and you know, pray every day. You know, no, I'm not saying go to church Sunday, you know what I'm saying, for all 4 Sundays out of the month, but, you know what I'm saying, at least give God some of your time. And who am I to be talking? I haven't went to church in God knows how long, but I still say thank you, Lord. And you know, and what most people fail at is when they doing all this good, they got all this money, they driving all these nice cars, you know what I'm saying, they don't thank the Lord when they got none of that. But when they lose all that stuff, they want to say, Lord, oh God, I need you, this and that and the third. But where you didn't even mention God's name one time. You know what I'm saying? When you was driving the BMW, and when you was, you know what I'm saying, going out buying $300 or $400 sweets and stuff like that. Come on now, we got to get that stuff lined up. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not judging nobody. It's a difference between judging and constructive criticism. You know, I'm giving y'all constructive criticism like I give myself day for day, because, you know, it's hard. You know, more money, more problems. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody aiming for money, and that's good. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Since set financially straight, but more money, it bring you to more problems, because you got more people out to get you, trying to be on your payroll. You know, people want to see you fail. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Get in your mindset. Everybody don't want to see you successful. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people hate, a lot of people like me more when I didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now when I got all this and still willing to help, I didn't change me. I didn't change as a person. I just, you know, expanded my life. It just got better. But people, you know, they hate me.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? It's about them wanting your spot. You know, that's it.
So, to caveat.
Okay.
Nope. I'm using that out of context. Caveat means the alternative. But to add on to what you said, right? The
Yes,
whole more people liked you when you weren't doing so well. That kind of adds to when they say it's lonely at the top, right?
Right.
So for every obstacle you go through, maybe only a few people made it through that obstacle. So your circle gets smaller and smaller.
Right.
And so I was looking at a video on Facebook or on YouTube, and they're talking about how you build wealth. It's not that you don't like the people you used to talk to. It's just you don't share like you don't have common interests so much anymore.
Right.
Because your mind is different. You can't talk about you don't have joy in talking about the things that they want to talk about. You have different interests. Your mind is going toward doing big things and, success and making it and doing, great things, while they're still stuck in their same mindset from 20 years ago.
Right.
They're still stuck in that mindset where masses of people are stuck. And so successful people, they think the same. And there's not a lot of successful people. Therefore, you have not a whole lot of friends.
Right.
It's pretty simple. So your circle of trust gets smaller and smaller the better you do. But it's okay because your circle of trust are the ones who are working, and they're the ones who will pedal in that lifeboat.
Right.
Whereas having 20 people who are scrubs and they don't want to paddle, so all y'all gonna sink. You see what I'm saying? But if you have those few people, one, it's a lighter ship or a lighter boat, and then two, everyone on there is willing to work and make it do things.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you stick with people who have that mindset to work and do big things, you'll get much further.
Yeah.
It's all about enhancing the quality of the people that you talk to.
Yeah.
So, in other words, choose your friends wisely.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good thing, like.
Aggressive.
And yeah, you got to choose your friend wisely. Like they go back to tell you, like, everybody don't want to see you have. Everybody don't want to see you prosper in life. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to differentiate the difference. So, I was just speaking on what he said.
That's a telltale sign right there. Is you can run that test right now. Text your friends and tell them something great or something big that just went down in your life. And you can tell your real friends from the other ones. Your real friends will ask questions. Wow, that's wonderful. How'd you get there? Oh, that's great. Oh, man. Oh,
that's
shoot.
True.
One day I can do that. Teach me your ways. How'd you get there? Or wow, I remember I did that. That's wonderful. Keep
that's
it up.
True.
Keep up the good work in there. They're sending you more than 4 words.
Right, that's true.
But the ones who say, wow, that's crazy, and don't say anything else.
Right.
Or, hey, good job. Or don't say nothing, or reply way later saying junk like, wow, cool.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that you need to just go ahead and cut off because they don't care about your progress. Simple as that. It shows. It's obvious. Or even face to face, you let them know about something that went down. You can see on their face whether they're hating it or if they're actually excited about you. So the ones that actually support and they actually seem like they're excited, those are the ones you want to keep around.
Yeah. It's really not a lot of encouraging people no more. You know what I'm saying? That encouraging each other. You know what I'm saying? That encourage each other. That got each other back. That you know what I'm saying? That look out most everybody for themselves, and you know what I'm saying? That's not really going to being for yourself and not giving a fuck at all is not going to get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm a living witness to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm using myself by self experience. Everything that me and Mr. Crawford on the phone here is talking about, we have done we experienced it ourselves. So, and not saying no, we don't know it all, and no, we don't think none of the above, but we just self experience is the best experience, and we got kids in this world, so we got kids in this world, and we also think about others as well, so that's pretty much it. It's I don't know, it's a crazy world out here, and I just think and people won't be so blinded by the stupid things they could get for in life. I think, you know what I'm saying? I do stupid shit all the time, but you know what I'm saying. But I got shit figured out too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all good to blow money. It's all good to do this and that and third, but you got to have a plan. You know what I'm saying? See, me, I got a plan A through Z through the alphabet. So, always have your shit line. Always keep your ducks in the row. That's it. And keep the jokers out the card deck. You might be all right. Yeah. We giving this going viral. You know what I'm saying? We giving people speeches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is because we got an upcoming generation. This is for the older crowd, middle crowd, the kids, even the youngest, even growing up. You know what I'm saying? Coming up in this world because nobody's really spitting knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is free. You can go to the library. And get knowledge for free. So, and they trying to put a cost on that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing in this world free. But if you got knowledge is power. It's more powerful than money because you can have $100,000 in your bank account, but not knowing what to do with it, you lose every dime of it. You know what I'm saying? I've been there too. So, it's just a known fact. So, yeah, it's just a known fact. So,
I agree, man. Because you have knowledge, you can build again.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
Because you can have knowledge, you use your knowledge to make whatever money you need. Say you mess up, right? Because no one's perfect. You mess up, you lose all that money. You got the knowledge to do it over again, and maybe even a better way. You can be innovative. Hey, I did it this way last time. I know how to do that, but now I can do it better and get there. Whereas people who don't have knowledge, they might get lucky and have money somewhere, somehow, and they'll blow it all, and they will never know how to get it again. And they just lost.
A lot of us, and I'm not cutting you off, but I'm kind of feeling this. I'm kind of feeling our video. You know what I'm saying? We talking some good words of encouragement. I feel like I feel like, and I know we're gonna reach out to a lot of people because a lot of people. This is inspiring. You know what I'm saying? Video when I posted on YouTube. This is going viral. But we. Oh God, it's just a lot I can talk about. With living in society these days. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, first and foremost, I thank God for waking me up every morning. You know what I'm saying? Allowing me to be in my right mind or whatnot. But we don't have inspiration. We don't have nothing inspirational anymore. Social media done took over. You got people just doing crazy stuff. For what reason? I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, man.
I forgot what I was going to say.
You said we don't really have a lot of people to encourage so much anymore.
No, we really don't.
Have those mentors so much anymore. I think that the issue with that is so many people are pushed away. Like when you want to give advice, people don't want to hear it because they don't want to. That goes back to what I was saying about us being entitled. You said they don't want to what
the phone was connecting.
Okay, so I was saying that you were saying that people don't really. There's not a whole lot of support so much anymore. I want to say that's partly because people don't want to receive the truth. They don't want to hear.
Yeah, the truth is always due
about themselves. The truth hurts a lot. And so I think that people are being pushed when certain ones are trying to give advice. For example, I have a friend that I was talking to about finances, and I think she might have got frustrated. She just didn't want to hear it anymore because people get so used to their comfort zone. People got too stuck in their They get too stuck in their comfort zone to the point where they can't change their mind. They're stuck in this mindset where they're living paycheck to paycheck
and poverty.
They're just stuck. Just poverty. That's just, they don't know better. And so anything that's a little bit different is scary for them, and it's uncomfortable. And so they don't want to change. So whatever's scary and uncomfortable, whatever you're used to is going to reject that. But change, I believe, is good. It took me getting in the Army and going to South Korea to realize that I can really do something big, something beyond my neighborhood where I grew up. That's another thing. It might just take getting out of your neighborhood, getting out of the state.
Changing the environment is good. Changing the environment could be good.
Exactly. Some people need to just leave. Just go away.
Fresh start, new start.
friend of mine, oh Lord, and I hope he never sees this video. I'm not going to say his name, but from what I'm going to say, he probably going to figure it out. This man just stayed in the same, ever since I've known him. He stayed in the same mindset. And the only reason why I keep him around is because we had so many great times together. He's like a brother to me. He's my little brother. I hope to God this man don't see this video, but you gotta change, especially with time. And that's another long speech I can give you, is about how time moves forward, and you have to move with it.
Yeah.
You have to move with it. What do I be saying, Rashawn? I say time has no choice but to move forward, so you might as well move with it. Or whatever bad things come up, time has no choice but to move forward.
Yeah.
So we're going to get through it no matter what. Well, anyway, this guy, when I met him, we were really, really cool. We clicked like crazy. That was my boy. Still is. But he's got a mindset that's stuck in that same year that we first met. I've known him for about, I want to say, maybe 9 years. I've known him for about 9. No, not that long. Not that long. Maybe 6 or 7 years. 7 or 8, doesn't matter. About 7 or 8. A good long amount of years. I've known him about 8 years, and the same things that was going on in his life when I first met him are the same things that are going on in his life right now. And the dude is 27 years old.
Just think about what you want to.
27, same stuff. That means 8 years there was no progress.
You see
like I said before, you're in your 20s, you ought to be killing it. Say again?
No, I was just saying, think about your future and think about, not mean to cut you off, and think about where you want to see yourself at 15 years from now. That's the ultimate goal, is to retire, is to set up your 401k or whatever, however else you want to set up your life. But, not mean to cut Mr. Andre off, but you can continue. I just had to put my little piece in.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah, good. I appreciate that, because what you said is good. But what I believe is success is just not for everybody, because success takes a little thing called work, and not everybody likes to work.
Everybody don't believe in it.
The ones that don't like to work, sometimes you feel like you have to get what you want. That's me. I'm not a big fan of working really hard, but I know that that's what I need to do. So if you work, you get whatever. Your dreams come into fruition because you're working to get there.
That's true, but work smart, not hard.
Yeah, if you can,
But everybody don't have the ability to.
But I mean, whatever it is, it's still gonna take work. Even if you're working
hard work, effort.
You think that dude works softly? No, Stephen Hawking worked hard.
Hard work, effort.
Worked crazy hard.
Being
he
mindful.
Worked the junk out of his brain. So it's just you still gotta put in some work, man. You don't just magically get success. That's not how it works.
It don't come overnight. It don't come overnight. I'm telling you.
There was a video that I was watching on YouTube, and the guy, y'all can probably figure out who I'm talking about. I don't know his name. I can't even think of the name of the video, but there's a guy that was talking about how extraordinary the today's society is with young people up and coming. He was talking about every racer gets a trophy, even if you're in last place. Everyone's entitled to get what they want, whatever they need. And shoot, if the kid is not doing good in school, they push him to the next grade anyway because they don't want the parents to be mad. Or kids go to accelerated classes because the parents want them to, not because the kid is talented, but because the parents wants them to. And so they get to 12th grade, they graduate, and they realize that life and work and careers do not treat you the way you were brought up. So after you graduate high school, you realize that you don't just get pushed into a nice job. You gotta prove yourself. You gotta put some work into it to get what you need. So you don't just get handed everything after you get out of high school. So all in all, I believe put in some work, you get what you want, man. That's how it works.
Yep. That's the
You
truth.
hear me say the word work a million times because that's what, for every action, there's a reaction.
Right, that's true.
So if your action is work, you get paid. Right?
Yeah. That's true.
You agree?
Yeah, I totally agree. You know what I'm saying? You get what you put in. If you don't put nothing in, you don't get nothing out. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying?
That's Bible talk, man. You reap what you sow.
Right, and it do come to pass. You know what goes on in the dark do come to the light. That's the truth saying. You know. So,
and even if you get to a leadership position, you do unto others as you'd have them do unto you.
That's true. You know.
Fruit of your labor will work for you. Say, for example, the people that work for you, they'll be your fruits. If you treat them well, they'll treat you well.
Always treat people the way you want to be treated.
Exactly. That's exactly
It'll come back in the long run. It'll come back to, but
yeah, man.
It's not no overnight thing, you know. Success is not no overnight thing. I tell you that. It's gonna take you getting off your ass and going to get it and put something together. For real, not mean I you know what I'm saying. Excuse my profanity, but truth is truth, lie is lie. I'm just saying, like a lot of people expect sitting down going to get them somewhere, but it's not. It's not, or it ain't gonna get you nowhere. It's just not,
You know what I can't stand?
It's
So when I got into the Army, right, there you see your rank structure, right? You have your chain of command, the structure of the positions, right? So I can't stand is the new guys who talk to the higher enlisted any kind of way.
Okay.
And think that I'm going somewhere with this. And think that it's okay, and think that, I'm the one putting in all the work, you're just sitting there. They don't understand that these higher ranking people, they did their grunt work. They've already been there. They did the hard work. So who are you to sit up here and say, you ain't working, you ain't doing nothing, you need to get off your butt and work? Well, the ones who have a lot of this going on with rockers and diamonds and hearts and stars in there, those are the ones who actually put in the work before, and they're just enjoying the fruits that they made. But that's how it works, man. So for whoever's starting out on the bottom level, be it the Army, Navy, or any type of job, if you're just a customer service representative, if you're just a team member at Harkins Theater, whatever it is, you need to humble yourself and work hard because you are on the right track, because you're working on the right track to do something big. Just keep at it. Never give up.
It'll come eventually. Just stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Some people do. You know what I'm saying? It'll come eventually. Just stay focused. Some people have a really a problem with being focused, and you know what I'm saying, not being surrounded by. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it like this. Even you might have 1 million positive people. You know what I'm saying? 1 million positive people, but still in that million of positive people, you're gonna have at least 5,000 negative people. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, you gotta differentiate the difference and know your true friends from the real friends. And it's people could put on the sweet front for you. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be careful, and you got to be careful and mindful of your surroundings. That's all I can. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing I can say. And and try to find you somebody that's halfway decent, like far as a relationship status, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna talk on all aspects. So and if a person with you you know, and can't help you, you know what I'm saying, not just financially, emotional support, and you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, y'all just gotta have stability, you know, that's it. And it'll work itself out, you know. If a relationship not working, then it's not gonna work, but you know, it take two to make it work. So you know what I'm saying, that's about it, you know.
Are we going into relationships?
Yeah. We gonna talk about some of it all. This we burning airtime. This is on airtime.
Oh my gosh.
This is airtime.
I almost don't even want to go into that one.
Okay, well, you know, we gonna talk on some of it all. You know, cause we just burning air.
No, we can go into it. It's just I already see myself rambling.
You know, so to the public, we gonna show them. We showing y'all love, much love, and you know, so we hitting all aspects. So,
all right. Relationship advice. I actually thought about going into business, doing marriage like counseling, because I believe marriage still works. I think that people these days, like marriage altogether has a whole new meaning to it this day and age. But dude, I can hit so many
we're living in
points on
2018.
this. But I believe marriage is like when you stand up there in front of her family, she stands up there in front of your family, you in front of the pastor, in front of the church. At least that's how marriages used to be. You used to stand in front of a church, in front of ordained people, and profess and talk about your commitment, your lifelong commitment.
And not mean to cut you off, Mr. Crawford, but I want to add this little piece in. You know what I'm saying? Even he was getting on the subject. He on the subject about the pastor. You know, and it's getting kind of skeptical with the. You know what I'm saying? These days and time, he right. You're on the relationship status. Even you got pastors and apostles that are married and sleeping with the members in the church. So it's kind of frustrating when you know what I'm saying, and we speaking facts here, you know what I'm saying, telling the truth. So you know what I'm saying, it's kind of iffy when why would I want to stand up there and listen to you and you cheating on your wife with the woman I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm sitting beside in the church. I'm talking about as far as the pastor. So you know, I understand why people, you know what I'm saying, is disregarding church or not wanting to go, but that's still not really.
That's a whole different can of worms.
Yes, it is.
But with that situation, you got to make sure, and that goes back to your relationship with God, to be able to discern the ones that you want to pray over and to facilitate your wedding. That's a whole different can of worms right there. But I know there's some crooked priests and pastors and ministers, elders, deacons. There are some crooked ones out there.
Yeah.
And kind of a lot of them. It's actually kind of sad. It's very sad. But what I was getting at when I was saying ordained pastors, like actual ones who, like, you know, need to be there, what I'm getting at is I'm not doing this video for popularity. I'm gonna put that little disclaimer out there.
We're not doing it for popularity. We're not doing this for popularity. I'm gonna follow up with what he said. We're doing this for the truth and words of encouragement to help our brothers and sisters. We're not doing this for popularity to get 1 million likes oh hell, they speaking some real shit. You know what I'm saying? We speaking some real information, but we also, you know what I'm saying, it's about that major impact on people's lives who may be misled or not getting what they need at home. You know what I'm saying? Because it starts at home first. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can, you know what I'm saying? Because in situations, you know what I'm saying, I've been in situations, I've known of strangers to help me cooking in my family, so I understand what Mr. Crawford, Mr. Andre is saying. So you know what I'm saying. I'm not cutting him off or anything. I'm just following up with what he's saying is the truth.
Man, I kind of like the darkness.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying. We not doing this for popularity. We doing this for, you know what I'm saying, to reach out to people and let them know that it is some people, you know what I'm saying, that's real and still living, and you know what I'm saying. Anything is possible through Christ. You know.
Okay. So, whatever advice or whatever I have to say, more than likely is going to be fairly biblical or from a Christian standpoint.
Right.
That's just who I am. I'm a Jesus guy. So, that being said, when it comes to marriage, I believe that a wedding or a marriage as a whole is something that was originally ordained by God. That's in the Bible. God said that man is not good alone, so he needs to be with a woman, married to a woman. So, all in all, it's a touchy subject. I'll go into that, but